Good morning. My name is Cleveland Beach from St. Elizabeth of Hungary Episcopal Church in Richmond Hill, Georgia. And this is our second Thursday in Lent selection from Thriving in the Vine from the Diocese of Georgia, written by members of the Diocese of Georgia. Today's section is written by Shayna Cranford from Trinity Church in Cochrane. Jesus is beginning to claim his authority to God. God has given Jesus the authority to act and speak in the world on God's behalf. Jesus is ruffling the feathers of those around him. He is beginning to say and do things that many people do not want to hear, just like the prophets before him. However, he has started to identify himself as God's Son, the one who is given the authority to act as God. Jesus is given the authority not only to act on the behalf of God, but to act as God. People who are witnessing Jesus are not sure how to take this. People really don't like it. They begin to fear what they don't know. They fear that Jesus is disrupting their norm. He is too bold and audacious. We can look at these words and actions in retrospect and see that they are true. We know that Jesus did do things that were against the status quo. Jesus loved everyone, and this was and is terrifying. It isn't easy to face that Jesus with his authority. Someone who loves everyone equally at all times. We are also called to do the same. Given this example of God's love through the authority of Jesus, I realize that I need to step back and take a look at the way that I love. We all have prejudices, whether against color, age, gender, religion, education, or ability. Jesus calls us to look at those prejudices. Jesus calls us to look at those whom we find unpleasant or offensive, and to love them radically. Of course, this is easier said than done. In order to love radically like Jesus, we must let go of our hate, anger, and fear, and embrace love and acceptance. We must face the authority of God through Jesus.